Never gonna give it, never gonna give it, never gonna give it, never ever gonna give it. Never gonna give it, never gonna give it, never gonna give it, never ever gonna give it.
Nevem Szilva, itt vagyok Los Angeles, Kaliforniába. I remember I had a very good childhood growing up. I'm very lucky in that I knew what I wanted to do with my life from a very young age. My heritage is extremely important to me. Both of my parents were born in Budapest, although I was born in Australia. And we kept a lot of the traditions. I grew up on Hungarian food, while a lot of Australian children grew up on Vegemite and more of an English-Australian cuisine. I kept very close in touch with my grandparents. We used to speak a lot on the phone, and they would send me little Hungarian dolls and little Hungarian outfits. I remember at school, when I was probably about 5 or 6 years old, we had an international day, so I got all dressed up with my little sister in the traditional Hungarian clothing, and that was fun. My first language is Hungarian. This makes me think of my first day at school when I got to school and I didn't speak the English language, so that was a bit of a barrier for me because, you know, while everyone was making friends, I was simply trying to communicate to them and my teachers, so it was like starting life again at the age of 5. I started singing when I was about 8 years old, and I did the whole school choir thing, and you know, the theatre productions. I was heavily involved in musical theatre. I was very lucky. My parents have always been very supportive of anything that I do, and I've always had their support in that. So long as I was happy, they would support me 100%. And I started writing music when I was about 15. I wrote my first song when I was 15 on guitar. I moved to Los Angeles to continue my career in music. I had just at that point finished writing and producing my own album, so I basically wanted to take it to the next level and see what would happen with it in America. The subjects of my songs vary, thus do the styles. Some are very kind of heavy guitar oriented, and then there's ballads too. Every song is different. I'm, you know, inspired by everyday things. For example, I wrote a ballad about a friend who had one of her family members pass away. It was my way of letting my emotions out, is to write this song and to write about it. And my new single, Resistance, is about that negative force in life that can get in the way when we want to achieve something. There's a large variety of subjects within the songs that I write, but it's more about the big picture and making the most of life, you know, and life is short. You've got to work towards making your dreams come true and living those dreams. Music is the universal language because everyone understands it. Sometimes, you know, you hear a song in a different language that you may not understand, yet it makes you feel a certain way. I'm so focused in my music, and every hour of the day pretty much goes to some aspect of moving to the next level, finishing songs, writing, recording, rehearsing with my band, performing. Music has basically taken control of my life, and that's a wonderful thing. I love cooking. I made uborka salata the other day. I love it. Yeah, that was only a few days ago that I made it, so the uborka salata, so I haven't had a chance to tell my Hungarian friends about that yet. I love cooking, and I love being outdoors, hiking, going to the beach and that kind of thing. It's nice to get away. The music industry itself has evolved and changed a lot in the last few years. In order to move forward, you have to be proactive. So a big part of my life as a musician is also reaching out to people and telling them about my music, my new single, the new video. The song Resistance is about that negative force, that energy that gets in the way of achieving your goal. Something just happens along the way. It's those hurdles in life. And the song is about overcoming that resistance and beating it before it beats you. The song was written and produced with Chris Landon, and Chris Lord Algie mixed it, and Ted Jensen who mastered it. So, I mean, got a solid team there. You've got to work hard and you've got to be patient, and if you're passionate about something, anything is possible, and that's what I believe. I think it's very important just to have that strength within you. And the song Resistance, for example, there's that little bit in the verses that says, never gonna give in, never gonna give in, never gonna give in, never ever gonna give in, never gonna give in, never gonna give in, never gonna give in, never ever gonna give in. And that's that thing that, you know, you gotta fight, you gotta be strong, you've gotta know what you want and go out there and get it, because no one else is gonna get it for you. Practice singing every day, even if it's at home for an hour, just to keep my voice in condition, because my voice is my instrument. Like tour guitarist, obviously, he needs to practice as well every day. And exercise as well is very important too, so just to keep in condition. I've been working with Chris Landon, and about a year ago we formed the production company 222 Music. Obviously a big part of my life is performing, being a writer and co-producer on my music, but we also do a lot of work for other projects. We place music for different artists, different movies. Recently we placed a song with Solstice, which is a new ebook. It's going to be coming out very soon. It is backed by Universal, and you know, we plan on getting our music into more movies, to other artists and that kind of thing as well, because we have a fairly large catalogue. I would like to say hello to all my wonderful Hungarian people, and I hope to see you soon in Budapest. We plan on touring there, so look out for us. We have our YouTube channel. Look up Szilva Music on YouTube, or you can also go to Facebook, Szilva Music too. The official website is szilvamusic.com, just so you know. That's Szilva. You know how to spell Szilva, like the plum. Thank you.
Szilva is my amazing co-writer, co-producer, but she's everything. She's an amazing artist, and I'm proud to be part of this team with her, and we're going to #1.
I'm Eugene, I'm a guitar player for Szilva, and I'm really happy to be part of this band. And Szilva is a really amazing musician, and so I just really happy that I met her.
I'm Gustavo, I'm the drummer for Szilva, and Szilva is the best singer. It's Szilva rock, so I'm happy to be her drummer.
Szeretnék játszani jövő évben a Szigetfesten.